wanted to make a quick video to see if this helps anybody else, because I've been trying to figure this out for a while. My wash machine wasn't getting through the entire cycle. It seemed to get to the point where it would pump out all the water, and then it just continuously ran for minutes. I mean, 7, 8, 9, 10 minutes, sometimes even longer. I could see that the water would blast out, pretty quickly, and then it would just be a small little trickle. And I, kept thinking, okay, when's it gonna stop? And it just never would. Eventually, the machine would get to a point where it would complain that there was an issue with the drain pump and the water wasn't, draining. And, I obviously knew that wasn't the case because, I could see the water drain out. I thought at first maybe it was related to the, there's a little black backflow flap that's, on the drain hose. I was wondering if that was broke, so I took everything apart, got down to my drain pump that I actually replaced a few years ago on it. And that was kind of wore. It was ripped a little bit, but I don't think that was the problem. Put it back together, still had the same problem. I just didn't see anybody really talking about what that was. So actually kind of got lucky, got on ChatGPT and put in there the symptoms, and the first thing it said to check was the water pressure switch. So that's this thing right here. What that does is it lets it know when the what the water level is of the wash machine. I'm not a repair guy. I didn't really know how it knew when to stop draining. I thought maybe it could just feel the stress on the motor and assume that there's water in there, but it was actually this switch that tells the machine, I guess, as water comes in, I think air gets pushed back up through here, and depending on how much air gets pushed up, that's how it knows when there's water in there. So I took off the there's a little clip here. You could pull that back, you could pull this up, and I just blew in there really hard. I didn't want to use an air hose. I didn't want too much pressure because I didn't know if that was okay to do. And took a few tries, but then I could feel it actually break free. I could hear bubbles. I could hear, the remaining water in there. I could freely blow air through there. So hooked it back up. I let it load up full of water, and then, kind of stopped it, drained it out again, shut it off, because I did see something about, if you do blow that out, that you have to reset it. So I did that, and then it didn't have any problems after that. So it was actually junk got built up in there. I mean, this thing's got to be 16, 17 years old. I think I've replaced half of the important things on it. Never had a problem with this before, but yeah, I've ran through about 10 loads, haven't had a problem. I've actually noticed too that the water level is higher than what it was when I thought it was working normal. So the water should come up kind of to the bottom of that, apparently. I don't think it ever really got that high. So yeah, I was close to just trashing this thing and buying a new one, and figured I finally got something I couldn't fix, and that's all it was. So hopefully this helps other people. I'm kind of surprised that I didn't see videos that said to check that when I put those symptoms in. So if you have something where that pump just runs continuously, 5, 10, 15 minutes, and then shuts off, and it complains that it thinks the water pump's not working, I'd check that, try to blow that out. You can actually see where it goes into the back. I don't know if it's too dark. I don't have a flashlight, but probably, I don't know, you probably can't see it, but the tube goes into the bottom of the pump assembly, and yeah. hopefully that helps somebody. Actually, for a first time in a long time, didn't cost me anything to fix it. So hope it helps.